Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is the 58th tutorial in this course, and in this tutorial we are going to talk about arithmetic operations on pointers. Now there are a lot of arithmetic operations that you can perform on pointers. You can add two pointer variables, you can subtract pointer variables, you can multiply them, and you can even perform relational operations on pointers. That is, you can compare two pointers, but those are not arithmetic operations, and we're not going to discuss those in this tutorial. In fact, the only arithmetic operation that we're going to discuss on pointers in this course is how we can increment pointers, right? Because that's something that you would see programmers do a lot. The rest, although people do such things and such things can be done, but we're not going to discuss those things in this course, right? So incrementing pointers is important, and you should know how you do that and what's the significance of incrementing a pointer, and we're going to see that in this program. So as you can see, using code blocks, I've saved a file. I've given it the name incrementing_pointers.c. On line 1 in this file, I have the stdio.h header file. On the second line, I've declared the main function, and then between the curly braces for the main function, I have some code. So I have declared an integer array called ARR on line 4, and it has 5 elements currently, and all 5 are integer values, and the values are 15, 20, 25, 30, and 35. On the next line, I have declared an integer pointer, and it's called ptr, and on line 6 I have a statement that says ptr equals address of ARR. So what I've done is I have made the pointer ptr point to the array ARR, right? And when you do this, the pointer by default points to the first element that is contained in the array, right? So, and you also do not have to specify the index of the first element within square brackets after the array name. So if you want a pointer to point to the first element in the array, you just have to specify the array name, and of course you have to put the address of operator before the array name, right? So ptr currently points to the first element in the array, which is 15, and when you would increment ptr, you would move from one memory location to the next, right? So we're going to see how we are going to do that, and we're going to use a loop for that. But there is another statement on line 7. On line 7, I've declared an integer called I, and this variable I'm going to use as the control variable for the for loop that I have on line 8. So in the for statement, I initially has the value 0, and it's going to loop till 4, because in total there are 5 elements in the array ARR, and we want to print all these values, right? So we want to print the 5 values on screen, and we're going to do that without using the array, right? Instead, we're going to use the pointer variable, and we're going to increment it to move from one element to the other, right? So within the curly braces for the for statement, I have printf on line 10, which is going to display the element number first. So there is a %d format specifier here after the word element, and it's a part of the string that's going to get printed, and it's going to be replaced by the value I plus 1, right? So the first element is element 1, and since I in the first iteration has the value 0, I would have to add 1 to it to print 1 instead of 0, right? And then I have another %d format specifier, and this one is going to be replaced by the element value, right? So ptr currently points to the first element of the array ARR. So when you would put the asterisk symbol before the pointer name, you would get the value that's contained in the address in the pointer ptr, right? So the pointer ptr holds the address of the first location held by ARR, so 15 would get printed. On the next line, in the first iteration itself, I have incremented the pointer variable, and I've done that by typing ptr++, and there's a semicolon to terminate the statement. And when this statement would execute, ptr would point to the second element instead of the first element, right? And in the third iteration, it's going to point to the third element. In the fourth iteration, it's going to point to the fourth element. In the fifth iteration, it's going to point to the fifth element, and that's how all the element values in the array ARR are going to be displayed on screen, right? So let me click on build and run and show you guys the output of the program. So there you go. In the output window, we see element 1 is 15, element 2 is 20, 3 is 25, 4 is 30, and 5 is 35, sorry. So I wanted to discuss two things in this tutorial. The first thing that I wanted to talk about was how you can increment a pointer. Obviously that was the main subject of the tutorial, but I also wanted to talk about how you can make a pointer point to an array, right? And when you do that, you do it the way I've done it on line 6 here. So you just have to type in the name of the array, and of course you have to use the address of operator to get the address. But when you do this, the pointer by default points to the first element in the array, right? So it points to the first memory location that's held by the array. So thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I hope you guys had fun watching it, and I'll see you guys in the next tutorial, in which we'll discuss something interesting and important again. And please subscribe to my channel in case you haven't already, and I'll see you soon.